Well, I am a brisk lad, but my fortune is bad, and I am most wonderful poor. Oh, indeed, I intend my life for to mend, and to build a house down on the moor, my brave boys, and to build a house down on the father, he does keep fat oxen and sheep, and a neat little nag on the downs. In the middle of the night, when the moon shines bright, there's a number of work to be done, my brave boy. There's a number of work to be done. Then I'll ride all around in another man's land, and I'll claim a fat sheep for my own. Oh, I'll end off his life with the aid of my knife, and then I will carry him home, my brave boys, and then I will carry him home. My children, they will pull the skin from the ewe, and I'll be in a place where there's none. When the constable comes, I'll stand with my gun, and I'll swear all I have is my own, my brave boys. And I'll swear all I have is my own. For I am a brisk lad, but my fortune is bad, and I am most wonderful poor. Oh, indeed, I intend my life for to mend, and to build a house down on the moor, my brave boys, and to build a house down on the moor.
a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so. The landlord had one daughter dear, she was a beauty I do declare, but above her gutters I dare not go, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so. Caused me to love her true. I kissed her rosy lips and cheeks, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so. Well, the more I kissed her, this girl being young, her eyes did glisten like the morning sun. In yonder grove I sowed my seed, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so. Tears they ever ran down her face, or for to reap that I could not stay, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so. And when this pretty little babe is born, no, she must keep it, it is her own, and reap the seeds which I had sown, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, by doing so, by doing so, by doing so. By doing so, by doing so, for being a stranger I fell in danger by doing so, 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 by doing so. '56, I sailed on board a ship called Byron One. She carried trawler men on deck and a harpoon whaling gun. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail. We're fishing for the humpback whale. Keep a sharp lookout, my lads, for the whale he's on the run, and we'll drive him in to Byron Bay and shoot him without guns. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. split the timbers of our ship with a flurry of her tail. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail. We're fishing for the humpback whale. All the rigging struts are snapped in two. We reel beneath the blow. A gunner fires the killer shot, and that humpback sent below. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. Make a tail fast to the bows. We've got no time for bed. For 4 and 20 hours each day, we kept that battery fed. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. For it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. All the flensing men upon the land, some had been jackaroos, and they skimmed the blubber from the whale like they're skinning kangaroos. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. For it's out of Ballina we'll sail, fishing for the humpback whale. Back into Ballina we steer, tied up and stowed the gear. All hands headed for the pub, and we filled ourselves with beer. And oh, you trawler men, forget your snapper and your prawn, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail. We're fishing for the humpback whale, for it's out of Ballina we'll sail,
recruiting party I chanced for to meet. They enlisted me and treated me till I did not know, and to the Queen's barracks they forced me to go. The first time I deserted, I thought myself free, but my cruel comrade informed against me. I was quickly followed after and brought back with speed. I was handcuffed, I was guarded, heavy irons on me. Court-martial, court-martial, they held against me, and the sentence passed on me was 303. May the Lord have mercy on them for their sad cruelty. For you see, the Queen's duty now lies heavy on me. Next time I deserted, I thought myself free, but my cruel sweetheart informed against me. I was quickly followed after and brought back with speed. I was handcuffed, I was guarded, heavy irons on me. Court-martial, court-martial was very soon got, and the sentence passed on me that I had to be shot. May the Lord have mercy on them for their sad cruelty. For you see, the Queen's duty now lies heavy on me. Down comes Prince Albert in his carriage and six, saying, "Bring me out that young man whose coffin is fixed. Release him from his irons and let him go free, for he'll make a good soldier for his queen and country."
And there was an old miser in London did dwell. He had but one daughter who a sailor loved well. And when this old miser was out of the way, she was courting her sailor by night and by day. When this old miser became for to know, straightway to the captain, straight away he did go, saying, "Captain, oh captain, good news I have to tell. I've got a young sailor, a transport to sell. And it's what will you give me?" this miser did say. "I'll give you 10 guineas and I'll take him away. I'll take him, I'll send him straight over the main, and he'll never come to England to court her again." And when this young damsel became for to know, straightway to the captain, straight away she did go, saying, "Captain, oh captain, bad news I have to tell, for you've got my young sailor a transport to sell." "Oh no," says the captain, "that never will be, for your father he has sold him as a transport to me. I've took him, I've sent him straight over the main, and he'll never come to England to court you again." She put her hand in her pocket, pulled out handfuls of gold, straight down to the quarter-deck, 1000 she told, saying, "I'll give you this money and twice as much more if you'll grant to me my sailor, the lad I adore." "Oh no," says the captain, "that never will be, for your father he has sold him as a transport to be, and I've took him, I've sent him straight over the main, and he'll never come to England to court you again." So put a curse on my parents wheresoever they be, for I think in my own heart they're quite the ruin of me. I'll go out to my cottage and sit myself down, and all night for my sailor, all night I will mourn.
There was a ship that sailed on the North Country. She went by the name of the Green Willow Tree. I'm afraid she'll be taken by the enemy as she sails on the lowlands, Lord. She hadn't sailed far out upon the lowland sea when the lookout cried, "Here comes the enemy!" And the name of the ship was the Gold and Silvery, and they sailed on the lowlands, Lord. Well, up to the captain steps the cabin boy. "What will you give me if I could singer in the lowlands low. He says to the captain, an organ fetch for me, for your daughter's hand I will sing for the enemy. Then he swam through the billows to the golden silvery, for to singer in the lowlands low, to singer in the lowlands low. Then he swam down to port. He made 9 holes in the bottom of the floor. The crew hadn't a notion of what they had in store as they sailed on the lowlands low. Well, some were playing cards and some were playing dice. Some were stood around just giving good advice, when in came the juice and it rose up past their eyes, and they sank into the lowlands low. They sank into the lowlands low. Oh captain, take me back on board. I've done as I vowed, now claim my reward. Be unto me just as good as your word, for I've sunk her in the lowlands low. Well, up speaks the captain, my word I will not keep, for though you are brave, your life to me is cheap. You cannot have my daughter, instead forever sleep, for I'll sink you in the lowlands low. I'll sink you in the lowlands low. They gagged him, they bound him, they took him to the side, and then they wrapped him up in an old cow's hide. They threw him overboard to go down with the tide. They sank him in the lowlands low, and they sank him in the lowlands low.
Oh, mother, mother, it's now I'm married. I wish that I had longer tarried, for the women do declare that the trousers they will wear. Oh, loving son, what is the matter? Does she frown or do she chatter? Or does she out of season run? What is it, my loving son? You go home and you kindly love her, then perhaps she may recover. Give to your wife her due, let me hear no more of you. Down the street a neighbour met him, told him something for to vex him. The neighbour cried, I tell you true, was with your wife just now. women. She's kissed her husband very prim. Her husband, he replied, fetch some beer for high and dry. As she went to fetch the beer, it's then he thought his home was clear. Searched the house and the rooms all round, but nobody could be found. Up the chimney chanced a gazing, he stood there like one amazing. He spied this wretched soul perched upon the Cotterell pole. Oh, you rogue, I'm glad I found you. I won't hang and I won't drown you, but I'll stifle you with smoke. This he thought, but nothing spoke. He made up a rousing fire just to please his heart's desire. His wife cried out with goodwill, husband, there's a man you'll kill. As he stood heaping on the fuel, and she said, oh my dearest jewel, since I am your lawful wife, take him down and spare his life. So off the Cotterell pole he took him, and summarily shook him. With every shake gave a stroke, saying, come no more to stop my smoke. Running down the street, people met him, running as if the devil might catch him. Where have you been? The people cried. In the bacon, he replied. Did you ever see a chimney sweeper half as black as Will the Weaver? A ragged coat and a hat likewise, bloody nose and two black eyes.
My father left me an acre of land. There goes this ivory. My father left me an acre of land and a bunch of green holly and ivory. I ploughed it with my ram's horn. There goes this ivory. I sowed it with my pepper pot and a bunch of green holly and ivory. I harrowed it with my bramble bush. There goes this ivory. I reaped it with my little penknife and a bunch of green holly and ivory. I sent it home in a walnut shell. There goes this ivory. I threshed it with my needle and thread and a bunch of green holly and ivory. I winnowed it with my handkerchief. There goes this ivory. I sent it to mill with a tin of great cracks and a bunch of green holly and ivory. The carter brought a curly whip. There goes this ivory. The whip went pop and the wagon it stopped and a bunch of green holly and ivory. Me an acre of land. There goes this ivory. My father left me an acre of land and a bunch of green holly and ivory. A bunch of green holly and ivory.
of a brazier's daughter who lived near. A pretty story you shall hear. And she did up to London go to seek a service you shall know. Her master had one only son, sweet Betsy's heart was fairly won. But Betsy being so very fair, she drew his heart in a fatal snare. One Sunday night he took his time, unto sweet Betsy he told his mind, swearing by the powers above, "'Tis you, sweet Betsy, 'tis you I love." His mother, she did overhear, which caused her heart to freeze with fear. Soon she contrived sweet Betsy away for a slave in Virginia. Oh, Betsy, Betsy, pack up your clothes, for I must see what the country shows. You must go with me a day or two, some of our relations therefore to view. They rode till they came to a sea town, where ships were sailing in the Down. Soon a captain there was found, unto Virginia they were bound. Both iron boats alongside they went, sweet Betsy rode in sad discontent. But now she's sailing upon the waves, sweet Betsy's gone for an Arab slave. Mother, she returned again. "You're welcome, mother," says the son. "But where is Betsy? Tell me, I pray. Why is she behind so long to stay?" Oh son, I plainly see how great your love is for Betsy. From all such thoughts you must refrain, since Betsy's sailing the watery main. We would rather see our son lie dead than with a servant girl to wed. His father spoke most scornfully, "It will bring disgrace to our family." A few days after the sun fell bad, no kind of music could make him glad. He sighed and slumbered and often cried, "For you, sweet Betsy, for you I died." The very next day the son lay dead. His parents stood and shook their heads, saying, "Would our son but rise again, we would send for Betsy